What up, YouTube? Before we start the video, we got a very important announcement for you.
That's right, we have our new milestone giveaway for 2,000 subscribers. That is a CGC 9.8 graded Thor #1. This cover is a Nick Klein sketch variant that is also signed by Donny Cates.
What? Are you crazy? Yes, we are. When we hit 2,000 subs, we're giving away this bad boy. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It would be much appreciated because we want to give this away, but we only can do that when we hit 2,000 subs. Let's get to the video. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jim, and we got another fresh new Comic Day video for you for the week of December 11th. It's going to be really good. I don't have any DC this week. There are DC books that are coming out, but I'm just not reading them. That being said, I think there's some really tasty books this week, and I cannot wait to read them. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. Starting off with our independents, we have Dynamite Space Ghost, issue number 8 from David Pepose, friend of the show. This run has been absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to read this. I think we're definitely starting up another arc here with Space Ghost. And yeah, it's been a delight. This book has been super fun, kind of learning about the lore of Space Ghost through the comics. I say it every show when this book pops up, just introducing Space Ghost to the modern era through comics, I think is so kick-ass. On top of that, this cover is badass. This cover is so good. The covers have been absolutely fire for David Pepose's Space Ghost. So yeah, can't wait to read this one. Jumping over to Image, we have Transformers issue number 15 from Daniel Warren Johnson and Jorge Corona. You know, Optimus needs to deal with his decision that he made a couple issues ago in not having Cybertron teleport to Earth. So he's got to deal with the ramifications of that. It looks like we're about to get that here. I know that there isn't any DC in the pool this week, but man, I think this new Comic Book Day pool is going to be littered with potential picks of the week, and I'm going to go ahead and say it here. This is a patois. It kind of always is with Daniel Warren Johnson. I can't say enough good things about this run. It's been so good. Hey, I'm interrupting the video. It's only because I've got something really important to tell you. I know you know what we're giving away when we hit 2,000 subscribers. I gotta let you know about what we're giving away when we hit 1,250 subscribers. We're giving away this Uncanny X-Men #1 signed by Jim Chung, CGC grade 9.8. When we hit 1,250 subscribers, you could potentially win this, but you have to be subscribed to our channel. So hit that sub button, ring that bell, and give us a like. Let's get back to the video, shall we? All right, jumping over to Marvel, we're gonna kick it off with Amazing Spider-Man issue number 63. I'm sure this is a surprise. I jumped on at 61, or was it 60? I don't remember. Whenever they did this 8 Deaths of Spider-Man, I've been in it. I think it's super fun. I know we're about to jump writers and artists here soon, so that may shift the book in my perspective a little bit, but for right now, I am all in. I'm digging this whole idea of Doom passing on the responsibility of Doctor Strange's responsibility onto Spidey, and being this champion for Earth and fighting off these otherworldly spirits. I know it's the I forget how to say it. The stone that powers Juggernaut, the cataract, I don't know how to say it. Anyway, fighting off its children to save the Earth. And every time he fights one, he gets deconstructed, he dies, he comes back. And I think that's pretty brutal. I've been digging it. I know some people find it kind of corny, but I like it. I think it's a nice change of pace, and I'm here for it. So yeah, looking forward to reading this very much. All right, next up, we have a new #1. We have Wolverine, or Laura Kinney Wolverine, issue number 1. I am giving every X book that comes out at least a shot, giving it an arc or maybe just 1 or 2 issues. I'm going to do that with this. I like Laura Kinney as Wolverine. I think she's a great character. I think she's doing really well in NYX X-Men books right now. So we'll see if this works. You guys know my reputation for continuity and having these characters have their own books outside of them being part of another continuity. So how it works will determine if I continue to read it after the first 2 issues, but I'm going to give it a shot. We'll see where it goes. I'm definitely excited for it. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and read. All right. Next up, we have Phoenix issue number 6 from Stephanie Phillips, Hunted by Thanos. Now, I was about to jump off this book, and then issue 5 happened, and Thanos gets introduced as kind of this force that's going to take on the Phoenix Force. And I'm kind of here for that. I don't think Thanos is going to last very long. I think it's probably going to be 2 issues and then he's out, because there's this perspective of that Thanos is stronger than the Phoenix Force, and I don't buy into that. So I think she's going to make quick work of Thanos, but maybe not without some battle scars. So yeah, I think it's going to be cool. I will say this cover is pretty badass, except for Jean's thumb here in the lower corner. Kind of looks a little overextended, kind of looks a little awkward. But other than that, very small critique. Definitely looking forward to it. This run has had its ups and downs, but mainly ups. So here we go. All right, let's talk about Storm, issue number 3 from Ayodele. Has been on the show recently on Secret Origin. If you haven't seen that episode, go check it out. This Storm run, we're only 3 issues in, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I think it's so good. The artwork's great. I think the writing is fantastic. The situation that Storm finds herself in, I think, is really fun and new. And yeah, to get a guest star of the Uncanny X-Men with Rogue in the book as well, I mean, you can't lose. This is another Patois, another potential pick of the week. And again, I have to read and find out, but I'm almost certain this is probably going to be my pick of the week. All right, next up, we have an annual, kind of. It hasn't labeled like an annual, but we have Ultimate Universe 1 Year In, issue number 1 from Camp. The Ultimates run, the Ultimate Universe over at Marvel has just been killing it. It's been so much fun. I think every book that has come out, I've been a fan of. I have not yet read one where I'm like, nah, that just ain't for me. Like the X books. I think that's kind of more of a criticism for X books, but this has been fun. I'd be very interested to see what map we lay out for the Ultimate Universe, what new things we get to see, what previews we're going to get to see for the book. I think it's going to be really good. Annuals usually don't make it onto a Patois listing. This one probably does, because the Ultimates have been just that strong. So can't wait to read it. All right, speaking of Ultimate books, we have Ultimate X-Men issue number 10 from Peach Momoko. This has been another fantastic run. I know I say this a lot, but a lot of people aren't really having fun with this run because it's not, their typical X-Men, and, go touch some grass. This has been fun. We've been slowly building up this team, and I don't even want to say team, just a collection of mutants who are finding out that there are other mutants around them, and then also diving into the Ultimates version of the Children of the Atom, or the X-Men, kind of being a cult. It does feel like there is a team building. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But man, this run's been fantastic. It's been definitely a slow build, and I like that. I think that's to the series' benefit. All right, we're going to wrap up the show with The Uncanny X-Men issue number 7 from Simone. Another Patois. I mean, there might be multiple picks of the week this week, and it's very evident that the X-Men are so heavily weighted on the show, and that's just because I like the X-Men. Nate, not so much, but he's along for the ride, right? Anyway, this raid on Gray Millican. Anyway, the school. Also, love this cover. This cover is a homage to Marvel vs. Capcom. Freaking love it. I can't wait for the intentions behind what I think this cover means. Hopefully that this isn't a red herring and we do actually get kind of a clash between the two teams. I hope we get that, because in the last issue of X-Men, McKay's X-Men, we got Rogue punching Cyclops, but we really didn't get that in the issue. It was just kind of like, oh, we're both at the same spot with, trying to do the same thing, but maybe we're doing it in a different way. I don't know. Hopefully the intentions will be a little bit more cleaner in this book. I think it will. We'll probably get a little bit more explanation. And I love that it's Simone doing it. I think her book, in my opinion, I believe The Uncanny X-Men is the official main title of the X-Men office. Debate me, but I think that's the case. But I think this is going to be super fun, and I really cannot wait to read this. All right, that's going to do it for this week's new Comic Day video for the week of December 11th. Let us know down in the comments, what are you picking up today? What are you reading first? And what's your potential pick of the week? Make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and give us a like. It would be much appreciated, as we're on the road to 1,250 subscribers, but we can't do it without your help. We've seen a steady increase in subscribers, and it's been great, but we're still trying to push to get to 1,250 and then to our ultimate goal of 2,000. So if you're not already subscribed, please hit that sub button. Catch us live this Sunday at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, where we'll talk about all these books and more. It's going to be a great time. It'll most definitely be me. We'll see if Nate has recovered from his sickness. He wasn't feeling well last week. No, neither was I. So we didn't have a live show last week. So I will make sure that we are, at least one of us is here for a live show this Sunday. But I'm banking that Nate will be here. So catch us live and we'll chat, hang out. It'll be a great time. As always, comic fan, be kind to one another and read more comics. Later.